Welcome to the Mindset Unleashed Today podcast. My name is Tommy Gucciardo, and I'm excited to share my insights and experiences with you to help you shift your mindset and improve your life. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be exploring different areas of life, discussing how to make positive changes. Now, I'll be doing this by interviewing guests who can provide additional perspectives and their experiences. I believe that by making a mindset shift, we can all unleash our full potential and create the lives we want to live. I hope you'll join me on this journey. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to the Mindset Unleashed podcast. I'm Tommy Gucciardo, and I'm your host. So today I want to talk about something that's really, everything's important, but I think this helps me be more efficient, and it's 4 habits that I do to be more productive on a daily basis. So, we only have a certain amount of time every day. We all have 24 hours, and what you put into those 24 hours, you want to get the most out of your day, right? So whatever you input, you want to get the most output. And, for me, I don't know if this is, resonates with anybody else, but there's days where we're just working all day long, right? And then you look back on the day and you're like, wow, I'm exhausted, I'm tired. But what did you do? Were you productive? And a lot of times you're not productive. You're just working with no rhyme and no reason. And all you're doing is being busy, and it's not productive. So today, I have a couple of things that I do that help me to be more productive on the daily basis. And the first thing is, small wins. Now, when I say small wins, it's just something to get your day started and kickstart your day. And a couple of these things, like, I had to be incarcerated in a shock program to really understand the importance of them. And the first one is like just making your bed, right? It's the littlest thing, but it already starts your day productive. But even before that, if you set your alarm, right? You set your alarm for whatever time, let's say 6 o'clock in the morning, and you wake up and you don't hit that snooze button and you don't go back to bed, you won, right? And then you get up and you make your bed, right? You just get organized, you get tight. You just did 2 things to start your day off positive, right? And now you have 2 wins under your belt. And then that just puts your mind in that winning mode, right? You did one thing, now you do another. Then you go brush your teeth, you make a cup of coffee, right? And you go about your routine, whatever it is. It could be going to the gym, or it could be, reading. But now you have 2 things now you have 3 or 4 things that piled up, and now the wins start piling up, right? So to me, like, when I stop doing those things, all right, so I hit the snooze button. I don't make my bed right away. The rest of the day just doesn't seem right. It doesn't fall into place. Now today I'm up before my alarm. So I think I won already, right? Because I'm up before my alarm. But, that's just something that I start my day with. The second thing is planning your day. Now, there's going to be times in your day, and you have to know what your day looks like and how productive you are. Some people, I'm an early riser, so I get up early and I'm more productive early parts of the day. As the day drags on, I'm not productive, right? So maybe your creativity time is early, right? Maybe your first few hours of the day, you want to try to create whatever it is. If you do a podcast, if you're on Instagram, you want to do something, produce, create content, whether it, creating something for a presentation, whatever your creative times are, whatever you feel stronger and more alive, put those first. And then you build off that, right? I know people that, late at night, they like to work. They like to work from, 9 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the morning. Whatever works for you, but do your day according to how you feel. And that's just by getting to know you. So if you're planning your day and you're organized, you're more productive. To me, if I just start the day and I just say, what am I going to do today? Or, maybe I'll start here, or maybe I'll start there. The day is just a disarray. I'm just working to chase tasks and not even know if those tasks are important, just to chase something. So block your time out, right? And for me, I got a little app that I put the 4 or 5 things that I need to do on a daily basis, and it doesn't move until I check them off. And that helps me be more productive. The third thing is learning. Always learning, right? That will help you be more productive. So for me, my ride's 45 minutes to work, 45 minutes back. With traffic, they could be an hour both ways. that's an opportunity for me to learn and grow. Yeah, I could sit and listen to music. I could sit and, talk on the phone about nothing. Maybe I set a certain amount of time for business calls or call the office to get situated. But for the most part, I'm listening to a podcast. I'm listening to a YouTube video. Just to get my mind right and just absorb, because the more you learn, the better you are. And more productive you could be on a daily basis, number one. And you'll learn stuff along the way, So, being productive, listen, you could be productive in the shower, right? So you're in the shower for 10 minutes. Yeah, you could sit there, put a music on and sing and do whatever you got to do, or just sit there in silence. Maybe take some time to learn there too. Put on another video, put on an ebook or something. Learning is very, very vital in your success. The last thing I do is, and this is something I learned in recovery. It's taking inventory of the day, right? And in recovery, we take an inventory more built around, what you did wrong or what you did right during the day. Did I act out? Did I do these things? But you could also take inventory on your day. If you're in business, you could find the things you did, the things you didn't do, right? And then what you could do to help you get by is now prepare for the next day. Put the things you didn't do, push them into the next day, but do it right. Block out a certain time for it so you're not overwhelmed when you start the day. Because if you don't think about what you did yesterday and you just let it linger, the anxiety comes in, the fear of, I didn't get this thing done, right? And then what happens is now you're already prepared. All right, I know I have to do this tomorrow. You block out certain time tomorrow to do it, and you get things done. And you don't wake up with that anxious, oh my God, I didn't do what I was supposed to do yesterday. How did I forget those things? Now you're prepared, right? So like I said earlier, we all have 24 hours in the day. It's what you put into those 24 hours that you get out of those 24 hours, right? You could do absolutely nothing that I said today. You don't have to use any of these things, and you have your own system, right? This is what works for me. This is what gets me through my day. It's the small wins. Just start my day off right, getting myself in the right frame of mind. It's planning my day, making sure I have certain things in order so I can accomplish what I need to accomplish. It's also learning. I need to learn. I need to get better at my job. I need to get better at the podcast. I need to get better at everything I do in life. So I take those downtimes and I learn, right? And I take time to learn, and that helps me. And the last thing I do, like I said earlier, is I reflect on my day, right? So I could be present. I could be in the moment. I don't have to worry about tomorrow, and I don't have to worry about what I did yesterday. I have to focus on what I did today, what I got done, what I didn't get done, what I have to do tomorrow. It doesn't leave me with anxiety. It doesn't leave me with stress when I wake up the next day. I know I got what I have to do. It's on my agenda, and I move forward, right? And it's all about learning yourself. Learning what makes you click and what makes you move forward. So once again, I hope you got something out of this podcast. I'm just trying to change one person at a time and just to be better on a daily basis and not make the mistakes I did and learn from what I'm doing right now. All right? So if you could do me a favor, if you could you subscribe, you could comment, you could send us a DM, tell us what you want to hear, what you want to talk about. And, we'll be more than happy to do that. And until next time, thank you for listening.